Hello everybody, this is my Giving Voice to Values presentation for Accounting Ethics Seminar at Southern Utah University, and today I'm going to be discussing Case 2-1 titled A Team Player. To begin the story, Barbara is working on an audit with a group of 5 team members when Diane, who is working on the inventory procedure, notices that there is a deficiency and that the client's inventory system was double counting a small number of inventory items. Barbara then tells Diane that they should bring the matter to Jessica, who is the senior in charge of the audit engagement. However, Diane refuses to do so because she was the one responsible for the oversight. After discussing with the other team members, 3 of the 4 staff agree with Diane except for Haley, who also wants to inform Jessica. The team votes and decides not to inform Jessica. However, Barbara is uneasy about the situation and has a lot of what-if questions regarding the inventory deficiency. She asks herself, what if Jessica finds out another way? Or what if the deficiency is more serious than what Diana said? Or lastly, what if it causes other problems with the client? Barbara brings these questions to the rest of the group, but they still refuse to tell Jessica. They point out that looking into the inventory deficiency would increase the time spent on the audit and make the team appear incompetent. They tell Barbara that Jessica is a stickler for sticking with the budget and that they cannot bill the client for overages. Diane and even the rest of the team members who agree with her displayed a few cognitive shortcomings that I will describe in detail. The first is the concept known as the tangible and the abstract. People tend to make decisions based off of what is tangible and near to them. Diane and the others saw the inventory deficiency as immaterial. They also looked at the time spent on the audit engagement and already made a snap decision that it was best to leave it alone. They did not consider the abstract factors, including the fact that perhaps a small deficiency in the inventory system would be a symptom of a much larger issue. Secondly, framing was another shortcoming in Diane's thinking. Framing is the tendency to make different decisions based on how the problem is framed so that the other factors appear more important. In this situation, Diane framed the questionable inventory around the fact that it would cause a budget overage. We are now going to analyze the case using Colbert's 6 stages of form development and discuss what Barbara would do at each stage. The first level in this model is the pre-conventional level. At this stage, the individual is self-centered and roles are seen as external to the individual. The first stage is obedience to rules and avoidance of punishment. At this stage, Barbara may do nothing because she does not want to get Diane in trouble with Jessica for the inventory oversight. Stage 2 is satisfying one's own needs. At this stage, Barbara may also do nothing about the issue because she wants to present herself as a team player to the rest of the audit team. The next level is the conventional level. At this stage, the individual becomes aware of the interest of others and one's duty to society. Stage 3 is fairness to others, which seeks to do what is right in the best interest of others, especially a peer group. She may also not do anything about the inventory deficiency at this stage because, as Diane points out, it would make the team appear incompetent for spending more time on the engagement. At stage 4, behavior emphasizes the morality of law and duty to society. This is where I believe Barbara would tell Jessica about the inventory. This is because she would not want the audit team to knowingly break any legal or ethical codes of conduct by not reporting the issue. Level 3 is the post-conventional level, which emphasizes principled morality in decision-making. Stage 5 is a social contract whereby the individual is motivated to uphold the basic rights, values, and legal contracts of society. Barbara would recognize that consumers of the financial statements would have the right to a fair audit opinion and that she would not ignore the inventory deficiency. Stage 6 is the universal ethical principles, which emphasizes that right and wrong are determined by universal principles that everyone should follow. Barbara would ask herself what any auditor would do in this situation and then ultimately report the matter to Jessica. If I was Barbara, I would try to reason with the rest of the audit team. I would first point out that the fact that they are looking at the issue in terms of the immediate need to stay within the budget, rather than thinking about what other implications the inventory deficiency might have. I would also use Kohlberg's post-conventional reasoning, such as the fact that they would have a duty as auditors to investigate any questionable items that would increase the risk of material misstatement. Furthermore, I would say that we should think about these stakeholders relying on our opinions of the audit and describe what would happen if the inventory deficiency was a symptom of a much larger issue. I would discuss these matters with the audit team, and if they don't agree, I would take the matter before Jessica. Perhaps even if Jessica disagreed, I would take the matter before a higher superior. This is because an auditor should not subordinate their professional judgment to others. I expect the audit team would mention the issue of the time and cost constraints. To this, I would say that it is possible that sweeping the issue under the rug could cause more issues down the road, especially if the issue resulted in an incorrect audit opinion. And that is my presentation.